Yo, what is going on guys, it is Cynnnical, and today for you guys, I want to bring you another Kingdom Hearts news video. Basically, the formula of today's Kingdom Hearts 3 news video is going to work similar to the one I did a few days back. Basically, I did a sort of like a structure where we just talk about multiple sort of things within a set interview. It just works easier because I feel like some of these things don't really necessarily deserve their own sort of separate video. So basically today we're going to be going through PlayStation Access's interview with Tetsuya Nomura. What happened was PlayStation Access, they are a great channel. They do all things sort of PlayStation. And basically they were able to interview Tetsuya Nomura. They asked some really sort of interesting questions. There are like 2 things in here which like I haven't seen anywhere. And basically I wanted to go over like 4 things that sort of stuck out to me within here. There's some interesting info, so hopefully you guys enjoy today's video. Just quickly letting you guys know, if you want to see the full PlayStation Access Kingdom Hearts 3 video, there will be a link in the description. You guys can go check that out. Otherwise, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video, and let's get on with it. So PlayStation Access asked Tetsuya Nomura about, you know, side quests being in Kingdom Hearts 3. Basically he said that yes, there is a possibility of side quests, and the fact that the team is working on a load of different things and they're having lots of fun doing that. So yeah, that is really interesting, and actually like that was probably the coolest thing that I sort of saw within PlayStation Access's video, and talking about, you know, side quests. So I would absolutely love the addition of objectives or side quests in Kingdom Hearts to be included in KH3, because, you know, when you think about it, when you think about sort of little extra features to add on to like in-game value or something like that, or sort of things to distract you while you're playing in the game, we've got, you know, mini games, and then we have secret bosses. Yeah, a good example to look at is, you know, let's look at Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, for instance. You know, we've got all of those secret bosses to do at the end of the game. We've got, you know, the data battles, Sephiroth, Lingering Will, and then we have the mini games. You know, we got the Mushroom 13, we've got the poster stamp thing, we've got the skateboarding, but otherwise that's really it. But I would love sort of things to distract us to be a little bit more in-depth, and I think side quests or side objectives would be an absolutely amazing addition to add to this. You know, I would love for each sort of world to have its own side quest, you know, separated from the story arc of each world. You know, little side objectives in each of the Disney worlds to do with, you know, some of the minor Disney characters in that world. Perhaps little sort of other events that actually happen in the movie of that world that isn't really included in the main arc of the story. I think that would just be so freaking awesome. But, you know, side quests are something that we've never really had. You know, in Kingdom Hearts, it's always one complete thing you're doing. You go through the whole entire game, and when you get to the end of the game, you then, you know, indulge in like the mini games and the secret bosses. So little side objectives to, you know, sort of distract you while you're going through the arc of the game would really sort of stretch out the, you know, the overall play time that you have at the end of the game. And it would just be like little extra things to do, because I know for us, you know, Kingdom Hearts fans, we play it until there's really nothing left to do. So just adding those little extra things that are going to waste your time even more, I think would be awesome. So I say a big yes to side quests and, you know, little side objectives. Hopefully Square Enix decides to go through with it, because that would be awesome. Next up, PlayStation Access asked about leveling and character development. Nomura feels as if Kingdom Hearts 2 was simple and easy, and Kingdom Hearts 3 builds on this by giving other components the ability to be leveled up, such as Keyblades. Okay, so as far as character development and stuff like that and the leveling, I feel like it's going to be way more in-depth than really it's ever been. And for an action RPG game, I mean, it's an RPG game, right? There has to be those RPG aspects of, you know, actual character development and leveling up in the game. Now, Kingdom Hearts has always been quite straightforward, but they're very in-depth. And I think, you know, more hardcore Kingdom Hearts players will understand that. You know, there's a lot to Kingdom Hearts than it actually seems, with all the abilities and stuff like that and the customization. But otherwise, what's really cool to see is he pretty much confirmed that Keyblades are going to be able to be leveled up. Now, I did a sort of discussion slash theory video talking about Keyblades and them being able to be leveled up for Kingdom Hearts 3, so annotation somewhere on the video right now if you want to check that out. But basically, it's really cool to see that Tetsuya Nomura has pretty much confirmed that yes, Keyblades are probably going to be able to level up in Kingdom Hearts 3. And, you know, I've always wanted that, you know, and I think the Keyblade transformations are going to have something to do with, you know, leveling up your Keyblades. So say, you know, like level 1, you're just going to have the basic Keyblade transformation, and then at the max level, say, you know, that's the max level is like, I don't know, level 5 or level 10 or something like that, you'll unlock the second Keyblade transformation. And then obviously, like, within the different levels, you know, the stats of the Keyblade rises and stuff like that. You'll get, like, bonus abilities. I just think it's a really cool idea that they've added in this, you know, function to actually make Keyblades level up. And I'd say that, you know, the more you use that Keyblade, you know, the more experience you'll get, and then you'll eventually level it up. But, you know, I've always wanted Keyblades to be able to level up, so it's thank God that, you know, introducing that sort of system into one of the main entries of the games, because in Kingdom Hearts Recoded, it actually had a Keyblade level up system, and also in like Kingdom Hearts Key, there is sort of like a level up system to do with like using synthesis items on your Keyblade, and it actually changes appearance the more you level it up, which is really cool. But it's cool to get that confirmation that yes, Keyblades are going to be able to level up. PlayStation Access also asked about the world selection process. Apparently Square Enix have unique permission to view screenings of Disney movies before they come out. So yeah, this is some really cool information. It's sort of minor, and I suppose it sort of in a way comes expected. But, you know, what's really cool about this is it means that sort of, you know, Square Enix can, in a way, promote, you know, Disney movies. It sort of means that around the time of the release of a specific Disney movie, I mean, if Square Enix wanted to, they could include that world. So, say that Kingdom Hearts, you know, comes out, let's say, like, next year. There's also a Disney movie releasing around the same time as the release. So, say the movie comes out and then, like, 2 weeks later, Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out, that world of that movie that just sort of recently released is also in Kingdom Hearts 3. It is a really good way of sort of promoting extra sort of recent or newish Disney movies. But it's really cool to see that. I mean, I would say that, you know, I'm almost putting my money on it that Frozen is going to be in Kingdom Hearts 3, and I can almost bet that, like, if that's the case, Square Enix probably got, like, early screenings of the movie. Perhaps, you know, they saw that they were interested in the movie, so they obviously probably would have had this, like, early, you know, behind-the-scenes display. But it is really cool to see that Square Enix get these sort of, you know, exclusive early sort of screenings of the new Disney movies before they actually come out. It means that, you know, possibly like very recent Disney movies that just came out within the past sort of, you know, last few months, or even like, you know, towards the end of last year, can still be included in the game. I know the world selection process of KH3 is all, you know, it's finalized, it's done, so any movies coming out within, you know, the rest of this year or next year probably won't make it in, because, you know, they're already finished doing the world selection process. But, you know, that's some little, I suppose you could say, fact or history news about Square Enix themselves to do with Kingdom Hearts. So yeah, really interesting stuff. And the last thing I want to talk about is the AI. So yeah, PlayStation Access asked Tetsuya Nomura about the AI, and basically, AI is really improved in combat, both for party members and enemies. One improvement, for example, is how enemies can team up and work together. So yeah, we already know that, like, the AI is looking really good. We got the confirmation that now pretty much Heartless can work together, like they're an actual, like, kill squad, you know, that actually have brains inside their heads. It's crazy to think, but, you know, if you look back on the past Kingdom Hearts games, I mean, Heartless, they do their own thing, like, as individuals. Even though there's, like, a group of them, they just run off in all directions and attack whenever it suits them. They don't actually work together as a team. So yeah, now that the AI is so much more, like, in-depth and a lot more advanced, you know, it's possible for Heartless to actually work together, and we actually saw this like twice in the new trailer. We saw that the bulls actually form up as like a group, and then they will charge you, and then later on I believe that, yeah, to do with the dandelions, like one of the Heartless actually spawn little dandelion minions, so you actually have to get rid of that one that's actually spawning, you know, the smaller Heartless. So yeah, it's really cool to see that. It really gives a new sort of difficulty aspect to the game, because, you know, obviously the artificial intelligence to do with the enemies is what you're pretty much fighting throughout the entirety of the game. It also means that, like, how hard a boss is going to be in Kingdom Hearts 3. I'd say that they're going to be extremely hard due to the fact that the AI is just that much more improved these days. And, you know, also, they mentioned about party members. You know, party members are now smarter. Thank God. I mean, if you guys all know the struggles with Donald in Kingdom Hearts 2, right? You know, his healing things. So I would say, you know, goodbye to Donald's very terrible healing, and hello to Donald's OP healing in Kingdom Hearts 3. So it's going to look like, you know, the AI, although Heartless are looking, you know, a lot more stronger and stuff, our party members are also that much smarter as well. And obviously we can now perform, you know, looks like we can perform these team attacks too. So it's going to be really, really interesting to see how sort of party members function with this new AI in the game. But otherwise, guys, I've been Cynnnical. That's just 4 things that I wanted to talk about. There's like a few more things within the Access video, but they're not all too interesting, so you guys can look at those for yourself. The link is in the description. Hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. I've been Cynnnical, and until next time, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.